Get the play off in time, and I'm going to wager the call is going to come in much quicker, Brock, for this next snap. They'll have to come up with 5 extra yards now after that first down flag.
Here we go, set. Panther 60, Panther 60. 19 tight, 19 tight, 15 right, 19 Lion.
From the shotgun, Penix. Go right side, caught by Mooney. And he's down inside the 40 before he's escorted out. That one goes for 31 yards and a first down when all is said and done.
Now, right there, that's what you want to see on your opening drive. Boom! Connect on a big shot, and instantly, you set a tone that you're not going to be afraid to be aggressive in this game today. Boy, I love that.
They're going to run it here. It's Bijan Robinson. And that one's forward for 182 yards. That was B.J. Ojulari on the stop.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
That's why I never ask for help. I do it for you. I do it for myself. I go 0 to 1.
Last run got him 3. Here's 2nd and 7. Firing quickly is Penix, complete. They'll take this ahead to the 34-yard line. Sent to the ground by Maxwell Hairston.
It's a gain of 2. Brings up 3rd and 5.
Bills going nickel, 3rd down. Play fake, Penix. Isn't holding up, they're able to drop it. And this defense makes the stop in a big way to bring up 4th down.
When they were in their defensive meetings this week, that's exactly how you draw it up. Play sound zone defense. Give that quarterback nowhere to go. Let that pass rush get home.
So from a mile away, they'll send out the field goal unit to take a shot at this one. The Falcons spend the first of their 3 timeouts. So with the Falcons set to punt on 4th, on comes Bradley Pinion. And this will put an end to the drive after it's stalled out. And he drives this one skyward, hoping to drop it near the goal line. And he's out of bounds, not the return that he had drawn up, no way, and actually loses yards. All right, Bills to the line now. 1st and 10. First tone of the game for James Cook. Past the 45. James Cook. Touchdown, Buffalo. The Bills don't need long to take a 6-0 lead. It's a James Cook touchdown.
Well, that was quite a way to begin this game, Kate, offensively. And quite a worrying way for those 11 guys defensively. We know that stopping the run's a core component of all of these defensive game plans, and they just put that plan through the shredder.
Prater able to tack on the extra point. And the Bills will jump out to a 7-0 lead. Now Prater on to send it away. And he got all of that one out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
Their own 35-yard line.
Good starting spot here for the Falcons, Brock. This is 1st and 10. Penix working from the gun. Complete. It's Bijan Robinson. And he is hauled down right at that midfield stripe.
A gain of 15 yards. And the Falcons, first down. First and 10 at the 50-yard line.
Throwing now on first down, Penix. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain. Looking quickly here.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up second and 3 at the 43-yard line.
On second down, Robinson. He's going to have this one down to the 28. He picks up 15 on the play. And that is good enough for Atlanta first down. A dose of the hurry-up offense here.
First and 10 at the 28-yard line.
Penix now on first down. He's got London left side. And he's out of bounds on a gain that takes him into the red zone, Brock, inside the 15. A gain of 15 there. And that's a Falcon first down.
Good offenses. Okay, good play callers know how to utilize their personnel. They know where they wanted him. They wanted him on a route in space where he could make that initial play comfortably, but then go to work after.
First and 10, around to Robinson. And he's in. It's an Atlanta touchdown. The Falcons making a one-point game. It's a Bijan Robinson touchdown. Gonzalez connects on the point after. And the Falcons tie this game 7-7. So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. This one's fielded at the 4-yard line. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20. Buffalo offense to the line. Here's first and 10. Play action now. Allen. That finds his man. It's Keon Coleman. And he is persuaded to go out of bounds just as he gets this up past the 30-yard line. They come through with a nice gain there. Gain of 10, first down.
I just don't know how you play defense, Kate, and some of the guys in the league today. How can you balance defending somebody who can run for it or throw it right over your head? These dual threat QBs, they're a nightmare.
First down throw for Allen. He's got this complete to James Cook. And he's forced out of bounds after picking up about 7.
That's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for on first down. Textbook. It sets up second and very manageable, and it creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
Offense is set. This is second and 2. Working from the gun, it's Allen. Connects with the open man downfield. And they're going to stop him after he gets this to the 26. That one nabs him 33 yards, and a new set of downs, too.
Speaks to this guy's talent as just an all-around difference maker, playmaker. We see him line up as a receiver, and we don't even bat an eye, Kate. And we don't really bat an eye when he makes that kind of play either. This guy's just different, built for the moment.
So the big play has him well into enemy territory and field goal range. They're inside the 30. Handoff headed right. It's Cook. And they're going to be humbled here on first down. Going to wind up losing yards on this play. That's a nice, quick correction for this front row. Give up the big play and then get a little back on the very next one.
Exactly the kind of response you want to see from your defense. You got to forget about the big play for now and stay focused on that next snap.
Again, it's Cook. Looks like he gained about 3 yards. It's also going to bring up third down.
Hey, we know running the ball in the NFL is hard, and that play pretty indicative of it. Here's the key, though. At the end of the game, those type of plays got to be in the minority, and the majority have got to do some damage.
Third down here, need 8 on the play. Here he goes, third and long. Isn't holding up, they're able to drop it. And the defense comes through, that's going to back them up and bring up fourth down. The Bills sending out Matt Prater now. This is a 50-yard look from the right hash.
50-yard attempt.
And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. And that's going to break our tie and give him a 3-point advantage.
What a season this guy is having. Yet to miss on a field goal this entire year. And I really hope I didn't just jinx him.
Fielded at the 7. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
First and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
First call here coming from the shotgun. Penix here from the gun. He throws a bullet to the center of the field. And this is going to end up incomplete. He really aired it out there on first down, but just couldn't make the connection.
Okay, this quarterback gets out of the pocket. Genuinely a coin toss whether he's going to keep it with his legs or put it in the air. Sigh of relief there defensively as that ball falls incomplete.
After the incompletion, 2nd and 10 from the 22.
19, Tiger, 19.
To the air with Penix. He's on target, Watkins. And we'll stop him here, but not before he gets out to the 47-yard line. That goes as a gain of 25 yards and picks up the first. Double coverage deal breaker for a lot of QBs, Brock, but less so when it's target you trust.
You know, it's interesting, Cade, even 20-something years ago, watching Marvin Harrison and Peyton Manning work, every defense would go into every game trying to double cover him, but yet those two, well, like we just saw right there, just got it done regardless.
That goes as a gain of 25 yards and picks up the first. Moving quickly, trying to get set.
First down. First and 10 at the 28-yard line.
Penix out first down. Has him on the quick hitter. And he has it down officially to the red zone at the 20. We're through one on Monday Night Primetime. It's an early lead for the Bills. We'll make our return to Mercedes-Benz Stadium after this. Welcome back. Time for our second quarter. The Falcons with a chance to score. Shotgun snap. A give to Robinson. And they're going to have first and goal after he picked up a nice chunk there.
That's just not the guy defensively you ever want in the open field. Frankly, with the amount of space he had at one point, they're lucky to have limited to the gain they did.
The 8-yard line.
This offense in position now. It's first and goal. Here's Robinson. He'll So much for finishing things on the ground, huh? He is stopped at the line. They're going to have to regroup now on 2nd and goal.
You know, Kate, these are the situations in training camp that I love more than anything to watch. You learn so much about a football team in these goal-to-go situations. You know you got to protect that goal line, and the defense, well, they did the job on 1st down. More to come.
Another snap from the 8 here. It's 2nd and goal.
Here we go, set. 60 Eagles, 60 Eagles.
Quick throw taken in by London. Touchdown, Atlanta. The Falcons take a 2nd quarter lead. Drake London with the touchdown. Not a lot of processing time from the moment he pulled it back to the moment he made that throw, Brock. But I think we can all agree he made the right choice not to hand it off, and then the right read on that throw.
Yeah, he sure did, kid. It kind of reminds me of the option quarterbacks of our day growing up, right? Those guys that made that pitch, and it was just second nature. They were on the run, guys all around. Didn't matter. He's going to put that pitch right on them. The great RPO quarterbacks of today do exactly the same thing with their throws.
Extra point is good by Gonzalez. And the Falcons take a 4-point lead. Out to kick it away, here's Pinion. Returning it from the 4. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20. Working from the gun to start. 1st and 10.
Hey, tight.
Operating from the gun, it's Allen. Short pass brought in. And he's going to be stopped after reaching up to the 33. Offense up to the line fast.
First and 10 at the 33-yard line.
Allen now on 1st down. Pulled in by his back. Cook. They're going to have this up at the 44-yard line as they haul him down. They gain 11 on that play. And the Bills have a 1st down.
Move the chain! Gotta move them chains! Real momentum to keep that defense on its heels.
Markers are reset. Here we go. Ball at the 44.
56.
They've got a man in motion. On 1st down, Allen. This is lofted deep down the middle. And they can't connect on the deep look. Still a couple of snaps to play with, though, here. We've got 2nd down.
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this first half so far, it's not met the standard they set for themselves.
After the incompletion, they come up on 2nd and 10. Now the shotgun give to Cook. And this is headed the wrong way. They're going to lose yards here, and it's going to bring up 3rd down.
This is one of those plays that I wish we had the huddle mic'd up, Kate, because I can assure you that offensive line in their own way is telling that running back, sorry, we did not give you any chance.
Allen on 3rd down. Escapes the pocket. And he just gets rid of this one, but unfortunately, that means 4th down coming up.
Look at how well the coverage held up on that play. Even as the QB escapes the pocket and buys extra time secondary, they got real sticky, stayed tight, and forced the throw away.
Fourth down, the offense is staying on the field. They're going for it.
Round 80, half 85.
They are going for it. Allen. Look at that power, deep left side. A lot of players around this one, and it is intercepted. Jesse Bates in to pick it off. And the Falcons will take over as he records his first interception of our season.
Intercepted. It's a turnover on downs.
The ball's on the 48. Here we go. First down. I'll run it with Robinson from the pistol. And he'll cross the 50 and start pushing onto the opposing side of the field. 3 yards on the first down play, and that brings up 2nd and 7.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on second.
After the 3-yard pickup, it's 2nd and 7. Penix now. Throw left side, complete. And they get there to take him down right around the 41.
That's not a big completion on a stat sheet, but that's a big contested, what I call gritty catch right there. And that's what the best tight ends will get you.
Here they go, getting set for 3rd and 4. From the shotgun, Penix. And downfield, and he finds London. Tackle made at the 10. 1st and goal coming up.
I try to remind you a time or two, Kate, that you always got to start your read from the secondary forward. You got to see what the safeties are doing. If you're going to throw a ball in the middle third, deep downfield like that, you have to have tremendous awareness of where those safeties were, and the QB just nailed it.
Exactly 2 minutes to play in half number 1. Falcons on top inside of Mercedes-Benz Stadium. Four downs now to get in. Here's 1st and goal.
Let's go. 60 Bison, 60 Bison. Warriors 7, Dragon 60. Mustang 19.
Penix now to throw. Over Robinson on the sideline with Cox. Just a couple of yards here as he heads for the sideline.
Kid, I don't know why every once in a while I'll get these little flashbacks, but a little play like that just flashes me back to the preseason, my first preseason. When one of the veteran QBs said, hey, Brock, whatever you do, just find completions. You will never go broke taking a profit. Go get a completion. They're at a premium in this league.
From the gun, it's Robinson. And they'll make this stop after a small push to the 5. They only managed 1 on that carry. Now they're going to have 3rd goal from the 5.
Well, you haven't given up the goal line yet, but this offense is moving closer and closer. Now might be the time defensively to get a little more aggressive, try to stick them with the loss, and make a difficult 4th down decision.
Has it at the back of the end zone, but the throw carries him out of bounds. It's incomplete.
QBs, well, they're a lot like the great shooters in the NBA. Hey, listen, sometimes you're going to miss. You just got to shake it off and keep shooting away.
From the 5-yard line, looks like they're going to try it here on 4th and goal. Trying for it with Penix. And cover the end zone for the Atlanta touchdown. The Falcons grow their lead just before halftime. Man, Brock, that defense held up 3 straight plays. They just couldn't come up with the one final stop they needed to get off the field.
And how about this offense? Courage of the offense to run it back for one more snap and make the adjustments on 4th and goal to finally punch it in. Quite the mini little chess match we just saw play out over those last 4 plays.
Out to kick it away, here's Pinion. Returnable from the 2. And in the end, he's able to get it to about the 25-yard line before he's hauled down. All right, Bills to the line now. 1st and 10. Shotgun handoff now to Cook. And they will finally catch up to him just a second before he can reach that 40. Bills moving quickly now. They're in the hurry-up. First and 10. Here's Allen. He's got Khalil Shakir. And he's going to just get this across midfield before he's taken out of bounds. Give him an 18-yard pickup there. And that's good for a Buffalo first.
It was such a privilege for me to watch Marvin Harrison and Reggie Wayne in person in Indianapolis do their work. Daryl Jackson out in Seattle. They showed how great a deep out is as a chain-moving play. It's all about getting that leverage at the top of the route and then exploiting the leverage as that ball arrives on time downfield.
Throwing now on first down. Allen. It's his running back. And he's taken out of bounds as he gets it down near the red zone. They managed 22 on the rip and a first down.
From a great throw to a nice route catch to moving the chains, there wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
So a new set of downs. Here we go. First and 10.
Round 80!
From the shotgun, it's Allen. Taking a deep shot there on first down. Okay, no one connecting. It's incomplete.
That is somebody it's tough to truly overthrow, but it can happen. I know what he was thinking, Kate. I'm going to put this in the spot where only my guy gets it. Problem was, that spot was even too high for him.
Allen going to throw again. Here's a screen for Cook. That screen sniffed out quickly, shut down behind the line. Bills moving quickly now. They're in the hurry-up.
Hey, hold. 56. Stop.
Third and long for him here. It's another first half mistake. He's intercepted again. And the Falcons are going to have it. And he's going to hang on to that football. That's his first career interception. They've helped them get this early lead, Brock, and they are just continuing to do their part to try to push this game further out of reach.
Yep, stepping on the gas. That's twice in a row now. Interceptions the last two drives. And now this offense has an opportunity to continue to build the momentum and build on this lead.
Throwing now on first down. Penix. He's got the hook up to Watkins. Running down the left side. And finally they get to him and send him out as this gets all the way into enemy territory. They rip up a huge chunk of field as the downs reset.
I love this, Kate. No issues at all going to this receiver in the short field because they know at any time when this man touches the ball, he can transform a short completion into a big play.
On first down, here's Penix. Lasers this one deep. That one's cut at the 10-yard line. And they're going to stop him, but he's got enough to make it first and goal from the 8. Timeout called by Atlanta. That's going to be at second. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half. Back-to-back big plays have them all set up. First and goal here.
Here we go, Shaq, baby. 70 Timberwolves, Buffalo 18.
From the red zone on first. And he makes the catch, but he will not get the feet down. Oh, that could have been a highlight reel touchdown. Instead, just an incompletion.
Well, it's hard for me to get too mad at him for missing a touchdown when he's already got two in his pocket. Maybe fantasy managers might not agree with me on this one, Kate. But don't worry, as hot as he is, I bet you a third one's coming at some point.
Warriors 70, Panthers 60, Panthers 60.
Penix is going to throw again. And this one falls incomplete, so we're down to 4 seconds, and we'd assume our final snap. That throw was looking for Kyle Pitts, so they'll be left with third and goal. Targets have far less room to work in this red zone, Brock, but down this close as a former quarterback, I'm just going to assume you got to feel like he should have been able to hold on through whatever.
Yeah, and every once in a while you get in that huddle and you remind him, now listen, guys, it's going to be contested. We know that it's a physical game, all 100 yards up and into the red zone and end zone. But when you get down here, you've got to come up with contested catches, and he couldn't. We know that most of these coaches really don't crack that big smile till they get that W with 60 minutes over, but I see a little sly smile on that coach's face because that's terrific execution. You work those situations to pay them off with points. They did just that.
So it's a touchback on the kickoff, and we're going to get one final snap here in the half. Here's the final play of our first half. Throwing here just before halftime. Taking a shot deep here. Oh, brother, it's another interception. And the Falcons do not get the return all the way back. That's going to bring us to the end of our first half. So we're through 2 quarters now, still a half of football to be played. We'll be back with more of the NFL on EA Sports. Now to kick it away, here's Pinion. He's going to field this at the 2. This makes it up to the 25. Buffalo offense to the line. Here's 1st and 10. Play action now. Allen. He's loaded another one up. Big game downfield. And he has this to the opposing 35. And for somebody who's been picked off like he has, Brock, you gotta admire his determination to keep attacking these coverages.
Yeah, that is risk. Right in the double coverage yet again. But this guy's got what I call a high belief factor in himself.
First down throw for Allen. Right back to Kincaid, complete. And he's short of the first after a mile gain.
Sometimes when you're just looking to move it forward, get some small yards on a throw, quarterback's best friend, security blanket. And when it's a big old tight end, that's an extra bonus.
Halfway to the marker, it's 2nd and 5.
Hey, tight. 56.
Operating from the gun, it's Allen. It's into the hands of Edwards. And he drives it forward to maybe the 27. Brought down by the rookie Xavier Watts.
It's a gain of 3. Brings up 3rd and 2.
Allen on 3rd and 2. And they pick him off again. And the Falcons are going to have it. And he's going to hang on to that football. That's his first career interception.
Well, we're watching a defense not just generate turnovers, but really add to them. A return like that, think about it. That's 4 or 5 plays that you just saved your offense from as they try to make that interception, yet another one, count.
All right, going empty as they come to the line. It's 1st and 10. Penix here from the gun. Completed over the middle. And they get this down to the 12-yard line before being stopped. Give him 13 on that play. And that is good enough for an Atlanta first down.
Nice to see that connection, that chemistry working between the two of them.
Offense getting set. Here's 1st and 10. Robinson on the inside give. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that 1st down run.
As that linebacker makes that tackle right in the middle of the field, all I'm thinking about right now, Kate, training camp. Because that's the middle drill right there. That is textbook. What you do in training camp, coming to life when it matters.
Nothing doing on the last run. It's 2nd and 10.
Let's go now. Let's go.
Penix working from the gun. Has some room to work. And we might be close to this lead growing again. That play gives him a 1st and goal.
They like to say it's about the Jimmies and the Joes. I think that's about the X's and the O's. That's a well-drawn-up completion that nets them a 1st down.
They'll break the huddle and come up on 1st and goal. Quarterback run here. And that right there is the start of what could be a goal line stand. They hit him for a loss on 1st and goal.
QB runs could be some of the most difficult plays for these defenses, but not for the defense right there. Did their homework, and they get an A+ for how they defended that play.
After the loss, it's 2nd and goal from the 5. Here's Robinson up the middle. They're going to keep him out once again. That sends him backwards, brings up 3rd and goal.
This offense may want to try and disguise their run a little bit. I don't know if it's the O-lineman's stance. I don't know if it's a cadence. I don't know what it is, but after 2 straight plays going backwards, this defense is all over them.
Gone the wrong way twice. Need to make up that distance and more. Here's 3rd and goal.
Here we go, set. Trap 60. 19, Tiger. 19, Tiger.
Now a timeout called just as the play clock was down to 2. As that'll leave him with just 2 to use the rest of the way. They've gone the wrong way twice. Need to make up that distance and more. Here's 3rd and goal.
No! 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal.
The play clock runs out. This will be a delay. Man in motion wasn't set in time. Just couldn't get a snap away before the play clock expired. Well, that delay game certainly doesn't help things. It's 3rd and even longer now.
Let's go. Hogan, 19. 19, tight. 19, go.
Here he goes, 3rd and long. Escapes out to the left. He doesn't slide down and he pays for it. A big shot sends him to the ground.
That's such a bummer, Kate, for a quarterback. If you have to scramble and take off, you'd really like to find a way to move the chains. He could not. That defense rallied, they responded, and they forced a 4th down.
The kick by Gonzalez is good. And that makes this a 3-score game.
Inspiring a bunch of confidence in himself right there, Kate. 2nd time they brought him out for a field goal, and 2nd time he's knocked it right through. Trust is earned in a number of different ways on the field. That's the best way to gain it as a kicker.
This one's fielded at the 4-yard line. Only manages to get this back to the 20 before he's taken down. Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10. Shaking off the pick quickly. He's going to throw. Pulled in by his back. Cook. And some excellent work to drive them all the way out past the 30-yard line. Working quickly here.
That's good for Bills. First down.
Allen now on first down. Forced out to his right. Oh, Allen loses it. And it ends up out of bounds. A small loss on the play, but they do, importantly, keep possession.
You know, those defensive guys, they will tell you that the sideline's their best friend, right? A lot of these routes are trying to push the receivers and move the real estate. Sometimes the sidelines could be an offensive player's best friend when that ball bounces harmlessly out of bounds.
Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
As that pass falls to the ground, you kind of just sense their desperation, just kind of oozing out of them. Running out of time to start connecting on more of these, really break open the scoring in a way they just have not been able to do so far.
No connection on the last play, and out third down. Working from the gun, it's Allen. He puts some air under it, deep down the left. He's got it inside the 25. And he will score. Touchdown, Buffalo. The Bills shave some off the deficit late in the quarter.
There are a couple different ways now. You can win on a fly route. You can just run right by somebody, or you can use that big body, try to win a one-on-one matchup. Whatever way you go about it, well, this is the type of upside this route can provide.
The Bills are lining up for a two-point conversion.
Allen looking to throw this. And he can't bring it in. They don't get the 2 points. Trying to chip away at that lead, but just not able to figure it out there to take another 2 points off.
Yeah, every one of these calls at this juncture of the game tells a story, and right now that story being told is this crew is feeling the pressure trying to chip away at those points. Maybe a little over-aggressive, as now they're still down big.
Coverage team tracking him down as he reaches the 35.
First and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
The Falcons in good field position here as they start out first and 10.
Let's go now.
Drive begins with a run. It's Robinson. This drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line.
This is one of those situations, Kate, where I watch the body language of the running back, because it'd be very easy for him to raise his hands up, look to the sideline in his O-line and go, what am I supposed to do there? There was nothing, no time at all to try and escape and react. Instead, it goes backwards.
Went the wrong way on first down, Brock. Here comes second and 12.
60 Eagles, 79 Broncos.
On the shotgun, Penix. Man downfield, and he finds London. And he's stopped as he gets this one down to the 27-yard line. It's a full 40 yards on the play, Brock, and a new set of downs.
First down. First and 10 at the 27-yard line.
All right, we've reached the final quarter of Monday Night Primetime. It's the Falcons in possession, and they have set themselves up well to get the victory here.
Ready, set,
Offense is set. First and 10.
go! Capo, alert, alert!
A run here with Robinson. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
Okay, that's why you got to be careful to just run it always on first down. You got to break your tendencies. The casual fan, well, the casual fan knew what was coming, but more importantly, this defensive front did too.
My actions been louder than my words. How you sold, but still sold out hurt. More do it, we can do it on the turf. Oh Lord, I'm the rookie in the vet. Shout out to the I ain't holding down the set. All up in my phone looking at pictures from the other night. She gon' be upset if she keeps scrolling.
Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on second down.
Set, go!
To the air with Penix. Has him on the quick hitter. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
You know, it sure seems like he knew exactly where he was going with that before the snap. That's a pre-snap decision that led to a post-snap first down.
At the 16-yard line.
And keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another 1st and 10.
60 by 60.
Now to give to Dijon. He's able to manage a couple on that run.
He was brought down at the 13-yard line. It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7.
Ran money up to a whole nother level. I don't know no better. When I got rich, yeah. Bro, coming slow 6.
Last run got him 3. Here's 2nd and 7. Penix now to throw. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. You go middle of the field against zone coverage, Brock. You know this firsthand. You are throwing into rush hour, and there aren't a lot of easy completions to be found in that part of the field.
Yeah, and a lot of those throws, Kate, you're signing your guy up to take some sort of hit. It's on you to protect your guys. Credit that defense for flying around and making the play.
70 Lions.
Third down, it's Penix. He brings it in. And he's going to have enough for the first down, not by much. He got it. That's all that matters. Sets him up with a 1st and goal.
You know, they call that the money down for a reason, because you're just simply not going to last long in the NFL if you don't convert a good portion of your third downs. It's the money down. And nice to see them roll the dice and continue the series.
First and goal now as they try to pad this lead.
18 Cardinals.
Here's Penix to throw. Into the end zone, but someone's able to knock it away. That's incomplete. Thought he had a touchdown there. It's 2nd and goal. So they fire for the end zone on 1st down, Brock. I think a lot of folks probably assume after the incompletion it'd be a run here on 2nd and goal. What say you?
Yeah, I think you always got to be careful about assuming. As a fan, as a defensive coordinator, I think as an offense, you've worked on it all week, continue to get to the stuff you trust the most.
19 Tiger.
Running left is Robinson. The defense wins this rep. That's stopped at the line, and now they've got 3rd and goal.
Well, you're getting a little bit closer, but you can feel the pressure starting to mount. Unless you're committed to playing 4 downs here, this becomes a critical 3rd down call.
Big play coming up here as everyone gets set for 3rd and goal.
Let's go. 60 Eagles.
Firing quickly is Penix, complete. And in for the Atlanta touchdown. The Falcons have likely locked up the win right there. Gonzalez connects on the point after. And the Falcons push their lead to 18.
Bills 16. Bradley Pinion set to
Out to kick it away, here's Pinion. Here's a return from the 7. Pretty solid field position starting out here, Brock. He's tackled at the 29. Offense emptying the backfield as they come up here. 1st and 10. From the shotgun, it's Allen. Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing it. Unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. Second down coming up.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
Putting a receiver in motion. Back to the air. Allen puts everything he has under this one. And they pick him off again. And the Falcons take it away once again. The 5th time they've intercepted in this game.
I'll hear a lot of defensive coordinators say you've got to earn the right to rush the passer by doing work on the early downs. You know what this is, Kate? They've earned the right to be aggressive defensively with the work they did through 3 quarters, and this defense is cutting it loose.
Keeps away from one. He's taken down just a couple of yards shy of the 40. It's a gain of 12 on that one. And that's a Falcon first down.
This really isn't a route designed for a lot of yards, Kate. You're just trying to get a small handful and move on to the next down. Stay in rhythm. But anytime you can work some magic after the catch and stretch it out, those are welcome bonus yards.
Right side, reeled in by Pitts. And he's going to be driven out by a defender just before he can get it up to midfield. Ball just a yard shy of midfield. 1st and 10. They're going to pass it here. Back to Pitts it goes. And he's going to be brought down after reaching the 43.
That is a textbook first down completion. Sets up second and very manageable. It creates space to take that shot downfield.
Second and 3 now. Oh, Gronk, look at this. He's setting up to throw it. Put the body on the line for his team. A 19-yard pickup, and that's going to move the chains.
That is all-out effort, Kate, to make the catch. Putting his body on the line, diving for the ball. He earned that reception. And some more targets are clearly coming his way in the future.
Penix is going to throw again. Short pass brought in. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down. Keeping that pace going as the clock continues to run.
Brings up 2nd and 3 at the 17-yard line.
Some early movement on the left side there, but was he the first to go, or was he provoked? Tough false start penalty. Now 8 to go on 2nd down. It's Penix yet again. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Well, Brock, this substantial deficit sure hasn't toned the edge that this defense is playing with, huh? If anything, feels like they might be getting more aggressive, looking to make some sort of impact play.
And that's because turnovers are really the name of the game for this defense at this point, Kate. That aggressiveness still super welcome, no question. But they know it's not just incompletions, it's taking the ball away that's next.
Third and long for him here. That sails over his target, incomplete, and now it's 4th down.
That's one of those 3rd down situations where you're asking an awful lot of your man to make a play to keep this drive going. Too much of a contested catch there, unable to bring it in.
The lead looks safe, but the pedals staying down. They're going for this. Again, Penix to the air. He can't get away. They get the sack and force a turnover on down. The Bills are going to go ahead and call their first time out. And they still have 2 available for them as we approach the end of this game. So they'll head up here, 1st and 10 from the 34.
Hey, hold. Brown, up. Middle. Alert! Attack!
Not deterred by that pick. He's throwing again. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Just couldn't hang on through the contact. So 2nd down coming up.
Half 85. Look out!
Operating from the gun, it's Allen. Completed to his running back. And he's tackled after gaining a handful.
Rhythm. You hear me talk about rhythm a lot. Whether it's a golf swing, a baseball swing, heck, even a bowler gets himself into rhythm. And I'm just telling you, Kate, from experience, these little throws to running backs, it's one of the best things to get your offense into rhythm and a nice little gain on top of it. That right there, Kate, that's taking the hard lessons from the previous drive and putting them into practice right here. Don't see a throw you like, it's too tight a window. Don't risk yet another interception.
They're bringing out Mitch Wisnowski to punt it away on 4th. He bunted 3 times in the win last week, and this one is away. And this one did hit at the 8, but took a big bounce and finished its journey in the end zone for a touchback.
Okay, ready?
This will be the final play of the game. On 1st down, here's Penix. Oh, put some heat on this deep ball, left side. And it's incomplete. Kept the pedal down, though, the whole way, still taking shots until the very last play. So the Falcons defend their building and take the win at home. And they carried some of that winning football from last game into this contest. Now a modest little win streak blossoming for them, Brock. They've got 2 in a row as they get out of here with a victory. So for Brock Heward, everyone here on our great crew, I'm Kate Scott, and this has been the NFL on EA Sports. A well-earned win for the Falcons as we say goodbye from Atlanta.